Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Obviously, I haven't made a YouTube video in a very long time, so shout out to you if you're watching. I'm going to start making YouTube videos because I get tons and tons of questions on Instagram, so what better way to address them than my YouTube channel. So let's get started. This video is going to be pretty much about bikes because I feel like that's where a lot of my followers come from on Instagram. So I'll kind of give you like a little background about like where my bike journey started. So a lot of people ask me like, oh, how did I get started riding, and different questions like that. So I first started riding when I was super young, like 7, 8, 9. But it all started riding dirt bikes and quads. I would go out in the middle of nowhere and just like ride my dirt bike and ride my quad, hang out with a lot of my family members, and that's what I would just do every weekend. So I knew when I got older I wanted to have a street bike. So when I was, I think, 18, I finally had enough money set aside and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So I did it, and so I bought my first bike, which was a Ninja 250, that nice Kawasaki grain. So I bought that and I just forced myself to learn. Like my uncle rides, so like whenever he has spare time, I'd be like, hey, will you go out with me? And it forced me to not stall. It forced me to keep up with him. It forced me to learn how to turn, because he wasn't waiting for me. It was like, okay, you want to go for a ride? Let's go for a ride. So I learned very quick, just so I could keep up with people. So that's the bike I learned on. And then the second bike I owned was a ZZR Kawasaki as well, 600. I was like, oh my gosh, my first like 600. I can actually keep up with the boys. Like I thought I was like official. I really enjoyed this bike, but I was like, okay, time for a new one. So then I got my Ninja 636. I love this bike, and honestly I wish I never got rid of it, because that's what a lot of people stunt on, and I just kind of wanted to keep it just to stunt on it, but I know I just had to let it go. So I got rid of that bike, and now currently I have my Xoxo 600. She's my baby. She treats me very well. If you can go on my Instagram, there's pictures. She is blue, and that's just my bike. And then I get a lot of questions like, oh, what's your dream bike, or are you planning on getting a different bike? And the question is, I'm okay right now with my Gixxer until I can get the bike I actually want. And that would probably be like a I want a 1000, so it would probably be like a BMW or Ducati. I wouldn't mind a Gixxer 1000 as well. So any of those bikes, but I'm honestly in not a big rush to get it, because I already don't ride as bad as it is. So getting another bike, it's okay. I'm content right now with my little 600. So the other questions I get is, being a female rider in a male dominated hobby, like how do I get treated? And I get treated fine. All my friends that ride are guys. I have yet to meet a girl that rides a sport bike. Like, I know some, but we're not friends. We don't live on the same side of town. Like, it is so hard like to find a girl that rides. A lot of them ride cruisers and are older and like that Harley type, but I like to go fast. So me and a cruiser with an older lady, like it doesn't match. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So a lot of my guys are friends and they treat me fine. They're always willing to help. Like if I have an issue with my motorcycle or anything, my bike guy friends are amazing. So shout out to them. If I could give any advice to a new rider or someone that is like interested in, I would just say do your research, know what type of bike you want, and make sure you can actually afford it. I feel like a lot of people that are new just like go in and just like want to go to the dealership and just get a brand new bike, and you know, and it's like, no, you're bound to drop your bike. Like just go to Craigslist and buy a little cheap one until you find out like if you actually really like the hobby, or that, you know, that's the bike you actually want. So do a lot of research, but it is super fun. So if you're looking to get into riding motorcycles, you definitely should. And bike week is coming up, so I'm so excited about that. My bike all winter has just kind of been sitting in the garage because me and Cole, we don't get along. So yeah. And then also I just wanted to say, if you guys need any biker apparel, this is one from my company, so I will leave the link below if you guys want to shop for cool apparel. You guys can also follow me on Instagram if you're not already, at Liz Curls, and make sure you subscribe. I will keep the footage coming for videos. So just shop below if you want a nice biker tee. This is OK Apparel. And yeah, that is kind of like my bike journey. I can go into depth. I get a lot of questions like, oh, have you ever crashed? Or just crazy questions on Instagram. And no, I have never crashed, but I can definitely do like a Q&A to answer more of those questions. Or if you guys want to know more about me, I'll definitely be making more videos for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe.